I wanted to emphasize the aspect that what you were destined to do, people can't do so easily.
You become dependent on a system that is not designed for you to succeed.
Yeah.
As an entrepreneur, you have to know when to drive and when to stop and ask for directions. You must check your rearview mirror from time to time to see how much progress you've made. You have to talk to those movers and shakers, those dream chasers. You have to know the north side, east side, west side, and south side of Atlanta. You have to follow your dreams at all costs. You have to know the heartbeat of your community.
Greetings.
Greetings. How can I help you?
Is this hard?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm supposed to be here interviewing Audrey.
I am Audrey.
Nice to meet you, Audrey.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for taking the time to meet with me. I'm in the process of starting my own nonprofit, as we spoke of, and I wanted to interview a nonprofit here in the Atlanta community that is doing great things here in the city. And I wanted to be able to find out more information before I start my own nonprofit. So if you have time to answer a couple questions, just so you can tell me a little bit about yourself and also how you got involved here. And what is the mission and vision of your nonprofit organization?
I'm currently employed with Youth Connections Incorporated.
Mm-hmm.
We are a nonprofit organization that focuses on youth development.
Okay.
Basically, character development for at-risk youth.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what brought you out into the nonprofit field? What was your reason for getting involved here in Atlanta in nonprofits?
Growing up, I've always been very active in my community, in my environment.
Mm-hmm.
From elementary school all the way up until high school, I've always been connected with different organizations that serve the community. I was brought up in a very tight-knit community, which always instilled in me extending that hand of service, extending that hand of, just a helping hand. When you see someone or you see that there's an issue that needs to be addressed, you band together or you stand alone and you do what you can.
That's true. That's true. Also, of course, this is Atlanta, so there's a lot of nonprofits that are out there making their name and their brand of the Southeast here. And so what does your nonprofit do to stand out here in the Atlanta community? How do you guys stand out amongst the other youth development agencies?
I think how Youth Connections stands out is that we do heavy street outreach.
Okay.
So from early morning times to afternoon to late night, we're out there. We're getting the word out. We're trying to bring as much awareness to the assistance that we provide as an organization to the community as possible. And we are also not afraid to partner with other organizations. Excuse me. We realize that one organization can't do it all.
Yes.
And that even if you do have the desire to do something, sometimes you're not necessarily well prepared to take on that particular field. So it's best to always partner up with other organizations who have a long-standing track record of it or who have the manpower to help you fulfill that accomplishment that you're trying to do.
Of course, and you talked a lot about partnering and making sure that you are not doing the work on your own.
Right.
In nonprofits, I know that many people join nonprofits not to get rich, but to make a significant impact. So what do you think are the benefits of working for a nonprofit to you versus working for a for-profit?
I think with working with nonprofit, it's not as much as about your credentials as far as do you have a master's, do you have a doctorate, or have you worked somewhere else for 10 plus years. I think nonprofit is an excellent way for young professionals to get their foot into the door and basically build their brand and make a name for themselves and really figure out where do they fit in the economy of jobs, of awareness.
Yes.
And with nonprofit, I like the fact that 1 minute you could be working with seniors, and the next you could be working with elementary students, and the next you could be working with the homeless community, or you could be working with children of incarcerated parents. There's so much variety in working in nonprofit that you never on just the same project all the time. It allows for growth as well.
Okay, and if I or anyone else wanted to get involved with Youth Connections, what can we do to reach out to you guys?
Oh, you could go to our website, which is youthconnectionsatl.org.
Okay, well, thank you for taking the time to meet with me. This is helping us frame the own nonprofit that we're looking to start soon. And I thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to meet with me.
It was a pleasure.
And would you mind if I saw a little bit of your facility to see what you do here with your position?
Sure.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, Julian, so as you can see, this is our drop-in center for Youth Connections. It's a new center.
Okay.
We recently just opened up in January, and it's called the Heart Drop-In Center.
Okay.
And in here, we cater to homeless and runaway teens up to at least 19 years old, male and female, so it doesn't matter. Right over here, we have our laundry room, and it's also our clothes donation room. So if anyone comes in, they need clothing, they can. We have them from small children sizes, and they range all the way up to men. Right over here, we have a rest area and also where our in-house group sessions happen. So although we're not like a residential shelter, if someone comes in, they just want to take a rest during our business hours, they have the opportunity to do so. Yeah, man.
Excellent.
And right behind here, this is our resident restroom. They can come here, they can shower and things of that nature. We have a full bath and shower inside. Here. We also have a full kitchen. We cook at least one hot meal per day.
Okay, 1 meal a day.
1 meal a day, at least 1 meal a day. And we operate off of donations as well. We actually partner up with the church across the street, the East Point Malibu United Methodist Church. It's a lot of words. Yes. We partner up with them. We're also trying to become a recipient of their food donation being that they also do.
Okay.
We usually try to use our drop-in center as a pipeline for our shelter, which is located off of Ben Hill Road in College Park.
Okay.
Now that shelter is specifically for males 10 to 17. It's a 21-day shelter. But we still do group counseling, character development.
Wow.
And we also still take them to school. They still have chores, and we also help with GED prep.
So y'all are grooming the youth of today.
We have to.
Okay. Okay, so this is where it all goes down in your office here?
Yes.
Are you typically in the office more or always on the go in the community?
About 3 days I'm in the office, 2 days I'm out of the office doing outreach, trying to, receive donations and also receive facilitators to come in to volunteer their time on their skill sets to teach our youth any type of expertise that they may know of.
Okay. Well, this looks like an awesome facility, and as you said, this is not your only location, right?
Correct. This is not our only location. This is the drop-in center. The full shelter is located at 4625 Ben Hill Road, College Park, Georgia, 36549.
We'll make sure to make it known that people can come out and volunteer at both of your sites, and also can they partner with the church any? Do y'all have any collaborative events with the church too?
Yes, we have with their youth ministry and with our youth. We usually facilitate or get together on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for taking the time to show me around your facility, Audrey. Thank you, Audrey. Hey,
What's going on, man?
made it.
Made it.
Good seeing you again. Don't worry about